How's my Quad Squad doing? It's the man, the myth, the legend, Quadmft here. It's Father Sunday. What's going on, Dad?
Hey, what is up, Warriors? It's the Quad Father here, and we have a story of porn today.
All right, I know you like porn, so
well,
let's start it off.
Red-blooded American doesn't.
Oh yeah.
Well, we also have a story of MLGs, so that's important.
Okay, yeah, MLG porn goes first.
Yeah. Well, if you really love video games, maybe MLG is porn to you.
Oh yeah, I mean, for those people out there, maybe those League of Legends characters get a little bit weird to them, but
sure. We probably met some at PAX.
Oh yeah, most likely.
Okay, so MLG had some big news today, and we've talked a lot about.
I thought we were starting with porn. What are you talking? You're delusional.
Okay, well, I'll
porn.
All right, porn. Lead with porn.
No.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell you a story, and I want you to tell me what you think happens.
A story? Is this true?
It's true. In Kansas City, a biology teacher flashed up on his screen for all his students to see on the overhead projector. I don't know how old he was. Okay. But he's the teacher.
These are some details.
Right. So he was showing his biology class presentation, and the first thing that popped up...
Wait. He was showing, the teacher was showing a presentation, right?
To the classroom.
Because the way you make it sound like, oh, and this kid came up and showed a presentation. Okay, so it was the teacher.
This is the teacher.
Okay, the teacher pulls up something on the computer.
Right. And it was porn.
Did he do it on purpose?
No, he didn't.
Okay.
So what happened was one of his students, a girl student, took a picture of that up on the screen at school.
Uh-huh.
Who do you think got in trouble?
Of course, the teacher, but no.
But no, not the teacher. So she takes a picture of it, sends it to her boyfriend. Her boyfriend posted on Facebook describing what happened, and the student, the boy and the girl, got suspended for inappropriate use of electronics in class.
That is wrong.
Yeah,
right?
It seemed a little wrong to me. That's why I decided to read the story here. It seems to me that the teacher should get in trouble for having porn in classroom and showing it to students.
Well, I don't think he purposely. I think he should get in trouble for using the school computers for that. Well, did you know at the library you can look up porn and you won't get in trouble? Did you know that?
No, I'll be right back.
But did you know that?
No,
yeah,
I didn't know.
You can freely watch porn at the library.
I don't see how that would be fun.
I'm just saying, it's
a
thing. Yeah.
Really?
Yep, 100%.
No, at my work, all those sites are blocked. I mean, I hear.
So are they actually blocked, though?
For some of our employees, yeah.
But you're unlocked on everything, right?
Right. Well, I don't... No, why would I watch porn at work?
I'm just saying you're unlocked on everything, right? I didn't know if you were or weren't.
Yeah. So no, as it turns out, the school was not reached for comment, but the kids were suspended. So
school wasn't reached for comment. What does that mean?
That means when the reporters called to contact them, the school wouldn't talk to the reporters.
Oh, that's really
But
lame.
The students reported that they were kicked out. So I just thought that was, you know what, in the end, the teachers are always going to win. And as it comes to grading time, I want you guys to remember that, because you may think, oh, it's not fair, but teachers,
yeah, but I mean, don't you think
way.
Schooling, the way we do school, is such an old way to educate? Like, we've been doing this for hundreds and hundreds of years, and we're really not doing anything revolutionary. Maybe we'll take a STAR test, which is like the California state testing, on a computer maybe, and then have 4 malfunctions and have to move to another classroom. Like,
yeah, I think
such an old way of education.
It is, and I think our education system has been based on learning things, and I think with
it's not learning things now.
Right, but it's all fact regurgitation.
Yeah,
right. Yeah, so they try to tell you, oh, well, this is what you should know and what you should know. Well, we all know everything now, so I think it should be focused more on thinking and critical thinking and logic and problem solving more than what year was blah 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 crossing the ocean blue. It doesn't.
I mean,
really
it's not
matter.
all history, but like.
Right.
Yeah, this is a terrible way, having one teacher teach 30 kids and maybe help out some, and maybe have some students who have parents who have enough money to get a tutor and pass the test finally. Oh yeah, you did it. So now you can go and move on to college.
Yeah. Well, you think maybe online school would be better?
No, I think teachers who actually I think all of school should be just cut. Like not all school be cut, but I mean be redone. Clearly, this is not working out for a lot of people. I mean, yes, it works, and yes, you create all the robots, and some make it, and some don't, and some do this, and some are successful. Blah blah blah. Is that how you like it? Do you think this is? I want to know the guy who's really top of the line in charge. Does he really think this educates?
Well,
does he?
I have no idea. There's lots of people along the lines, but I think this is a big ship, and to change the direction that it's going is going to take a little while.
Because we've been here for hundreds of years doing the same exact thing.
Yeah, that's true. That's
delusion.
True.
It's
well, I think you have some points, and I actually think that some things are going to change, but it's going to be a slow road to make it happen.
It's been the slow road for a few hundred years, and I guarantee people 10 years ago said it was going to change, and look where it is now. Now we may take a STAR test on a computer, and it is the exact same.
Well, and yeah, the school computers, at least where you go to school, they're weak, man. They're the worst computers ever.
And the logic of clearly just by the porn thing,
right?
Clearly the logic was just flawed. It was just wrong.
Right. Well, I think
right.
I think it's ironic that you should be, if there's one class you should be able to show porn in, it'd be biology.
Was that biology?
Yeah, it was biology class.
Okay.
But I mean, I don't think he was trying to teach anything.
No, probably not. And still, the teacher. Do you think the teacher got any heat?
I think the teacher should get in at least some type of.
Do you think he got any heat?
Yes,
yeah,
definitely.
Okay,
definitely. Especially since it caught the news.
Yeah, of course.
No school principal wants their.
And it made it on the Quad Squad. So.
Yeah, exactly. So now
the whole Quad Squad knows.
It's all over the world now. It's public, totally public. Okay, so MLG got some big news. Not just the tournament.
This MLG, weekend. They got X Games. I mean, right now the tournaments that's going on the day this was uploaded, of course, being Sunday, UGC Niagara, which is a pretty big event. It's not MLG. I mean, it is MLG. It's streamed on MLG.tv, but it's not like MLG Anaheim, MLG Dallas, or anything like that. Right. It's still a big event. Don't get me wrong there. But
yeah, so that's going on now. But yeah, the big news was that they're somehow got signed up with X Games.
Yep, it's just as much I believe a thing as like doing a backflip on a bike would be in the X Games,
which is really interesting because X Games is all
extreme.
And I think it's about time because I think the MLG or pro gaming, whatever,
should it be in the Olympics?
No, I don't think so. No, I don't think
Why?
so. I don't think so. I think you should be in the X Games.
Speed walking.
Well, okay, that's a crappy sport, and so
doesn't matter. You're telling me speed walking.
No, I don't think speed walking should be in it either.
But it is. So if speed walking's in, I don't see why Call of Duty or League of Legends shouldn't be in the Olympics.
Well, that was a question I had for you. Of all the games,
clearly more people are playing League of Legends than Call of Duty versus people who are trying to be MLG
speed walkers. That's true. That's true.
No,
they need to step it up. Okay, so to speak. Anyway,
and not all things have to be a sport.
Do you think Call of Duty is the game that they should have chose, or should it be?
No, it's going to completely destroy the way people view video games when people are yelling at each other like, "Oh, sit down, get out of my house, look at my bank account." Like clearly,
you think
that's not what Usain Bolt said to the guy who was right behind him. Look at my bank account. Like,
no,
and it's going to show video games off and professional video games is like a bad thing.
Okay, well, what about League of Legends? Should they have League of Legends or Dota or something else instead?
League of Legends would be great,
StarCraft?
I think, because most of those guys are people who are really, they're all introverts, but they're all really calm. And, like, the guy who play Call of Duty are yelling at each other, standing up, hitting stuff. And
so good representatives of the sport?
Good representatives of video games and professional video games in general.
Okay. So I think everybody should comment in the comments below about which game you think should
do you think Call of Duty should be in the X Games? I mean, it already is, or at least
what other game?
It will be. Yeah. Do you think it should be Dota, like my dad said, StarCraft, League of Legends, whatever? I want to know. I'd like to see you guys have to say.
Okay, and I just couldn't resist talking about this story. Okay, there was a guy who got arrested for exposing himself in a movie theater. Okay. Several times. He did it several times in a week.
What's his name? No. The one guy who was a child's person.
Oh, yeah. Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah, okay.
I forget what his name was.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, no, he got arrested. And this guy's name is Donald Papadick.
I'm not surprised.
The only way.
What did he do? Explain what he did.
He flashed. He took off all his clothes or opened up his coat.
In front of the movie theater?
In front of the movie theater before it started. He just flashed a bunch of people. So he got arrested a couple times in the same week for public nudity.
Well, what's the...
He's a flasher.
Okay, but what's the thing that you get in trouble for the first time? Do you go to jail for a day? You pay a $5,000 fine? What?
I honestly, he didn't go to jail for too long because he kept doing it several times.
That's what I'm saying. So what was the original punishment?
I don't know. I don't know what he got.
After the first time, he just did it again, so clearly he's not learning his lesson.
Right, and the only way it would have been a better name if it was Richard Papadick.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you get the double in there. But hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe. We're really close to 30,000 subscribers. Make sure to join the hashtag Quad Squad. It's been Quadmft. I'm out of 5,000.
And I'll see you at the X Games.